Good morning, people, and welcome to the 6 a.m. club, man. I hope you're blessed and I hope you're well as always. And yeah, today is a conversation that, for me, it's a very personal conversation. Even what sparked me to even want to have this conversation was just my own personal thoughts. And normally, I saw someone write in the comments that it's crazy how I'm able to find different subjects for conversations all the time. And the answer to that is one, I focus on things that I actually think during the day, just things that I have a thought of during the day. And two, also conversations that I see during the day, like situations that I see occur, or attributes that I would love to acquire. Like loads of different things contribute to the overall episodes of the 6 a.m. club. So today, one of the conversations that I want to have is, and it's due to something that happened with me and one of my brothers, right, was brotherhood and friendship. Now, I often say to people that one of the reasons why I am how I am and why I have a level of freedom as a black man and as someone who's been to prison, who's gone through loads of things, but I'm able to come out and do beautiful things and do things confidently and do comedy and do acting and do rapping and do this, is because I have a set of brothers. And I think as men and for men, one thing that we need, no matter what, whether it's one or two or three, is brothers who will hold you and keep you accountable and call you up on your bullshit and pull you up on your bullshit and tell you when you're doing wrong and tell you when there's something that you can work on, tell you when you can do better, tell you when you've done great. Because it's not always someone trying to pick at you and show you when you're doing wrong. A lot of the time, when I look at confident men and I'm speaking about men, obviously, because I am a man. Maybe one day I'll get a woman on to come and do a 6 a.m. club and she can speak about the sisterhood, because I'm sure that there is a beautiful sisterhood amongst women, right? But amongst men, I love to see a brotherhood, a place where a group of people that allow you to have an understanding of who their brother is. They have an understanding of who they're dealing with. The other day, someone tried to say, I said something, and my brother was able to say without even consulting me, he didn't say that. I can tell you what he probably did say, and he was perfect, spot on, literally. So that kind of thing gives me a confidence to be the man that I want to be. That gives me the confidence to do whatever it is I want, because if it doesn't work or if it doesn't go how you want it to go, like a lot of the time people will say face fear. I will say face fear. If I fail, I know my brother's got my back. I know my brothers are with me. I know my brothers will support me. I know they'll help me. And it doesn't just go for street shit. A lot of the time, people look at gangs and groups or whatever as like, it's all negative. But some of those places are brotherhoods. There's a reason why people have gravitated towards other people, because they have similar outlooks on life. Do you know what I'm saying? Or they understand this is a brotherhood. This is a place where I'm safe. This is a place where these people have my back in more ways than just one. It's not always just physical. It's not always negative. It's not always derogatory. Sometimes it's in a way of, do you know what? Spiritually, your brothers have got your back. In life, there's people who are in gangs or people who are part of entities or groups who have nobody, but they have these group of people who are supporting them. They have these group of people who are loving them. And once upon a time, right, and I won't tell the full story only because I don't want to cause any argument. But once upon a time, I remember, and I'll explain like this. I remember someone saying to someone else, right, I can help you, yeah? And I can give you this thing and you can sell this thing, right? And the person who he said that to was his friend's son. And his friend's son just saw it as an opportunity. Oh my gosh, this is an opportunity for me to do something and make some money and do this and do this and do that. Now, the thing that he offered him to sell wasn't the greatest thing. There's other stuff that he could sell that is keep him safe. But this thing could have got him in danger. He could end up taking it. There could have been all kinds of problems, right? But this person offered him this and he saw that opportunity, right? Now, when that person that young person got older, he was telling the story to his friend, and he said to his friend, "Raw, you know, uh, this guy, he offered me this stuff to sell when I was young. You know, why would you do that to a young person?" And the friend said to him, he said, he was trying to help you in the best way that he knows how. And a lot of the time, I think that's something that we don't see. Me, if I knew how to sell drugs, and I go, and that's all I know. All I know is how to sell drugs. I don't know how to do anything else. That's all I know. And I go and I teach this young person because I'm thinking I'm helping them, because this has made me money. This has made me rich. This has had me living a life beyond belief. So I'm teaching him thinking this is love I'm showing you. The same way how if I'm a boxer and I know how to box and I go and I teach a young person because physically I want you to be safe. So to the best of my boxing ability, I'm showing you that, right? Because it's one's boxing and one's drugs, we just look at it as one's positive and one's negative. But the thing is, sometimes people are just trying to show you to the best of their ability. They're trying to help you to the best of their ability. If I sold drugs and selling drugs is good for me, and it's good enough for me to do it, then, bro, I'm showing you something. What? Do it. It's good enough for me. Do you understand what I'm saying? But people don't look at it like that. They look at it as, you know, oh yeah, everyone just gets demonized or criminalized. Yo, you're a demon. You're grooming kids. Blah 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 blah. I'm not saying that stuff doesn't happen, because it definitely does to some degree. But there also is a degree of brothers, younger brothers, older brothers who who you've met outside of the home, who are teaching you something that to them is a positive. To them, it's look what it's done for me. Look what it's done for my life. You're outside here anyway, so here's something that can help you, bro. Here's a way that I can help you, bro. Here's a way that I can assist you, bro. And that's a part of it that's often overlooked. Do you know what I mean? For every person who you may have out here who's grooming people, you have someone out there who is showing the brothers love and trying to look after them and trying to assist them and trying to show them something that they know. You get what I'm saying? And I think it's a conversation that's often overlooked. But that's not even the part of brotherhood that I was picking at anyway, although that is definitely a part of brotherhood. I was more picking at the side of brotherhood that I've experienced often, which is my brothers support me no matter what. Tomorrow, if I said, bro, I want to be a boxer, my brothers are going to support me. Do you know what I'm saying? If I said, bro, I want to do this, they're going to support me. And every man needs those support systems. It allows you to be free. It allows you to be special. It allows you to be confident and courageous. Do you know what I'm saying? Not everybody is like, there are some things that no matter what, I still would do by myself. I'll do whether anyone supported me or not. But when you have a support system, it allows you to grow and be way bigger, way better than you ever could have been. You know what I mean? I came out of jail when I had nothing. I didn't have any money. I didn't have anything. But what I did have was a support system of brothers who helped me and who pushed me and who, and when I decided that I wanted to do music, they promoted me. And when I decided that I wanted to do acting, they promoted me and they pushed me to do that. And now that I do the 6 a.m. club, some of them will promote me and help me in this way as well. Do you know what I mean? So big up to all my brothers. And if you are a person who you're lucky enough to have brothers, make sure you cherish your brothers, man, and make sure you keep supporting your brothers, whether that's your brothers in the gang, your brothers on the road, your brothers in your home, your brothers wherever, in your workplace, whatever it is, bro. Support your brothers, man. The brotherhood is a sacred thing, and it's very important to a young black men as we're growing up. You get me? So even in regards to like relationships or with your woman or wherever, with your wife, to have brothers who can help you, who you can speak to confidently. You can go and say, bro, do you know I've got this issue? And you can know that that person is going to assist you to the best of their ability to get the right answer. Do you know what I mean? It makes you confident, bro. It makes you certain in some of the decisions that you're making. You know what I'm saying? When you know, do you know what? No matter what happens, no matter where I go, this person is with me. Do you know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing to have and a beautiful thing to be a part of. And luckily for me, I have a brotherhood that is like that. I have many brothers, and to all my brothers. They know that it's love always. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, salute them, man. So as always, man, that's been the 6 a.m. Club. And I hope that you take something from this conversation that is positive and something that you can push within your life. You know what I mean? This is a message that I hope, especially like I'm a young black man, but I know everybody watches this, but I'm a young black man. So especially young black men, because sometimes there's this negative connotation. Like you see people on the internet, there's a lot of black stigma that is negative. Oh, you know, all your friends are against you, or all your friends are this. Nah, there's beautiful relationships out there, beautiful brotherhoods, beautiful friendships where man are pushing, man are uplifting your spirit. You're my guy, you're my brother, I'll help you always. Do you know what I'm saying? And that message isn't pushed enough. So if you've seen this today and it's made you feel some type of way, please share it, subscribe it, share it with a brother who you love. Share it with a brother who taught you to be better. Share it with a brother who supported you. Share it with a brother who backed you in beef. Share it with a brother who taught you something that they shouldn't have, but they was just trying to help you to the best of their ability. Share it with them, man. Share it with them. And if you don't already, please subscribe to my YouTube. I'm here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays producing the 6 a.m. Club. And it's just going to get bigger and better, man. So big up the man them, big up the gal them. Wagwan for the weirdos, I just can't understand them. 6 a.m. Club to the world and back. And I'm out.